Hi, my name's Neil Bakshi. I'm a spiritual guide, an angel medium, and recently I was guided to embark on a dark retreat experience. The retreat experience spanned 6 nights and 7 days in pure and complete darkness over 132 hours. The entire experience covered 12 days with 3 days of integration before and 3 days of integration afterwards out in the light. This is my experience. Dark retreats have long been known as a rite of passage and initiation for cultures, ranging from the ancient Greeks, the Buddhists, the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Mayans, all the way to the modern-day Kogi tribe, who select their highest form of healers, known as mamas, and put them in darkness for the first 9 years of their life. Darkness is ultimately how you see yourself. It is how you ultimately see the light of what you are. However, light doesn't even begin to cover what you actually are. In darkness, I went through different experiences. Each day basically had its own theme. For me, the beginning of the themes started with reviewing 2023 in my entire life and having my mom come to me in mediumship experiences on the first day, to expanding into understanding love and relationships. Where I went wrong in previous partnerships is simply a mirror and reflection of your own self and how I can grow through that. All the way to experiencing the absolute experience of nothingness, which is truly what I say I walked away with. I walked away with nothing, which simultaneously was everything. Because within that nothing, it is everything. It's the circularity paradox of our spiritual and human existence and what we really are. As the week went on, I experienced business knowledge and insights and downloads coming to me, as well as personal insights as to what's about to unfold in my life in the near term, all the way to having deep channeling experiences. And on my last day, being completely transported with eyes open visions, looking around the darkroom space as if I was genuinely transported into a different location, feeling the beings around me as well that were guiding me and supporting me, and having profound channeled experiences ranging from my mom on the other side to what I believe is felt as pure God consciousness. It was a profound experience. However, it was not necessarily easy. There's so many misconceptions and expectations about what a dark retreat is. So I actually sat down with Severin Gesser, the founder of the Hermitage, who has been facilitating dark retreats for over 10 years. That is in a separate video, and you can watch his entire interview, which is just 10 minutes of me asking him 5 good questions. All in all, this retreat experience was unlike anything I've ever experienced. It's not your normal spiritual retreat or a detox retreat. It's not a vipassana. It's not a meditation or a silent retreat. It is genuinely an experience unlike anything you will likely ever have in your life. It is almost like a complete rebirth, like the first time you are being born into this world out of your mother's womb. You are being born again into the light of what is all around us in the world that we see with our eyes, from the complete and pure darkness over an extended period of time. Time in the darkness can range anywhere from 3 nights all the way up to months, and my facilitator had done it for 49 days at one point. My experience was right in the middle, and as such, it allowed me to unpack things that came from me. I personally would have felt that 3 nights wasn't enough for me because some of the more profound experience started to happen 3 days onwards. Ultimately, you receive what you need out of the experience, and it is ultimately guided by your intention. However, there is no preparation you can do before going into darkness, really, besides, at least for me, having a meditation practice that was quite regular, that really went deep into meditation. But what I experienced in darkness was meditation far beyond anything I've ever done before. I was meditating for hours a day and going deep into meditation almost instantaneously within minutes, having some of the deepest, most peaceful and blissful meditations of my entire life. The integration afterwards is one of the core parts of it, as your nervous system is highly delicate with the endogenous DMT having been released. And so it is crucial that you slowly integrate yourself back into the visual and waking world. And that is why the 3 days after the retreat are so crucial, to allow yourself to slowly acclimate back before you fly off again and go back into your regular world. It was an amazing experience, and I can't recommend it highly enough for those who feel called to it. Ultimately, this is exactly what it looked like inside my dark retreat room, and I'll give you a walkthrough. Let me know if you have any questions about dark retreats. Feel free to watch all of the other videos I have on them, the interview with Severin, the walkthrough of the entire property, and I'm here to help you along your journey any way you need. Lots of love. So it's day 7. Just came out from the dark retreat at the Hermitage here in Guatemala and got out at sunrise. And so what I'm gonna do is bring you back into the space where I was for the last week in complete darkness and share with you what it looked like as I clean it out, so you can see what it was like where I lived in complete darkness for the last 7 days. An absolutely incredible experience. Let's go. So this is the Tara room, and it is double doored. So this was the first door that you enter into, and you enter into this little passageway, which then leads up here into the dark retreat space. And so this is also closed, this door right here. So it is completely sealed off from light. So I'll turn on the light so you see what it looks like with my headlight. So this is the space. This is a little chill area where I did meditation. This is a yoga mat where I would do a workout. This is a little altar that I created, altar that was here. And they had a singing bowl that they left here for me. None of the candles are on. That's just for the first night when you come in. You can see all my clothes kept down there. Some of my toiletries and shower stuff in there, toothbrush. This was the bed. Little space to write notes that you can either leave for them in there, which is where they deliver food. This is the compost toilet, which I covered with 2 blankets because it smelled really bad. This was the shower. This was the shower. The sink, which is where I filled up water, brushed my teeth. And this is the door where they would deliver food. So it's double doored. So you open this side, take out the food in there, and they would knock to deliver the food to know that you could then open it. So they would knock twice, put the food in, close the door, knock twice, and then you can open your side. This was another little meditation area, meditation armrest, and that's the door that's closed. And so it's the double doored room called the Tara room here at the Hermitage. And just so you get an idea of how dark it is, I will turn off this light and also close this door so you can see what it was like as I lived in here. So this is it. Truly complete darkness for 6 nights and 7 days. And yeah, you basically moved around in the room by kind of feeling with your feet where different carpets and rugs were. So that's why I put this blanket here so I could know where this wall was so I didn't bump into it.
It really, truly a unique experience, unlike anything else. And so this is a wrap on 7 days in the dark